So if you haven't heard by now, Tower of God Season 2 has been announced, and man, peak anime is back. But we have to wait till July 2024, and before we get there, I want to establish the most important things that Crunchyroll needs to crush in order for this to be a successful anime. Now, Season 2 is peak, and it has some of the best arcs in the entire series, but it won't go over well if these things don't happen. But before we do that, I do have to recap Season 1 and talk about Season 2. So if you don't want to be spoiled, you might as well slide. But if you ain't sliding, go ahead and hit that sub button and like your boy stuff. And also check the Discord where we talk anime and Tower of God over here. Now, let's recap Season 1. So, 25th Bomb, who is our main character, is chasing after his best friend Rachel, who enters the tower to chase her dreams. Now, Bomb finds out that he's quite different from the normal rabble that enter the tower, and ends up making friends and passing all of his tests, and even finding Rachel. But it turns out that Rachel actually pushes him off a platform and ends up potentially killing him. Now, for obvious reasons, he's not dead, but the events of Season 2 take place 5 years after the events of Bomb's death. Hopefully, Season 2 is 24 episodes, and it covers all the way up till the first part of the workshop battle, which is called One Shot, One Opportunity. So, the first and most important thing that needs to be established this season is Bomb's portrayal. Bomb Season 1 and Bomb Season 2, complete night and day difference, okay? Because this Bomb actually knows how to fight. If you haven't seen the thumbnail, that is Bomb, and his name is actually JaWiN Grace this season. Now, he'll eventually turn back into Bomb, but for the time being, he is known in the community as a completely different person. Now, this Bomb is a complete savage. Bro really low diffs everybody he comes across, and is one of the strongest regulars in his class. So in my opinion, nailing Bomb's new portrayal and his personality has been nailed perfectly for this season to be a success. So number 2 is JaWiN. His character absolutely has to be nailed. Now, he'll be the main character outside of Bomb for a while, and he's a community favorite. His character is based on somebody who's a tryhard, who's used to losing, and who has big dreams. While I don't like him as much as everybody else, JaWiN is comedy, absolute comedy. He brings a comedic factor, and he's not super strong, but his portrayal is going to be an important step to establishing the mood of the current season. So hopefully they nail him correctly, and I know a lot of you guys in my community will be looking forward to seeing him animated. The next thing, and honestly this might be more important than JaWiN, but it's Rachel. So by now, if you've watched Season 1 only and you're not familiar with the manga, you hate Rachel with a passion. Everybody absolutely hates Rachel, and I get it. She potentially killed Bomb, and not only that, she is pretending to be handicapped. Now, in this season, she's actually being carried by Kun, one of Bomb's best friends, because she pretends that her legs still don't work. Now, while Kun knows that she's a liar, she uses him every single day for the past 5 years, and the hate for her is only going to increase and ignite. So hopefully Crunchyroll continues with the amount of hate that they gave her in Season 1 to Season 2. If that happens, Season 2 is going to be a blast. Number 4 is the fighting, and yes, Season 2 has the peak and most exciting fights in Tower of God. I mean, you guys who are in our community, you already know. Anik versus Rand, Poryang and Kasano versus Nobik and Rand, Bomb versus Mule Love. I mean, these fights are legendary, and I really hope that Crunchyroll has upped their animation and they've upped their style, because these fights are gonna be fantastic. And number 5, and you can agree or disagree with me here, but Manzino has to be done right. So if you guys don't know who Urek is, he is the 4th strongest person in the tower, and this is an extreme level of strength. Like, guys, I can't talk about how strong this is. Like, Yonko Shanks compared to Logtown Luffy, like, it's a massive difference, okay? And we get Urek for a very short time, but the amount of power and strength needs to be shown. The difference needs to be established. But Urek is going to be shown, and he is one of the most iconic and flyest characters in the entire series. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see him animated. It's probably one of the things I'm looking forward to the most. So hopefully they do Urek justice and they hype him up. But other than that, guys, I think for now those are the most important things to me. If you guys think there's anything more important to establish, please comment below. My community members, you already know I love hearing and reading you guys' opinions. But again, if you want to get into Tower of God, please watch the anime in July. I'm excited. I know my community is excited, and if you guys want to get into it, the time is now while there's some downtime before it releases. So till then, you guys make sure to hit that sub button, check out your boy channel, and till then, cheers to a good week.